It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. Hope you're all ready for this one. Just ahead on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth, but Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offense and defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. Now, faking the give. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Finding room across midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
We're about ready now for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Now a run on 1st down. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. There he goes again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Strong. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. That is intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over here at their own 22.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They bring their tight end right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They motion the slot man left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Now, faking the give. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The extra point is good, and the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we're off to Orlando.
These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Slot man in motion left. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
Whoa! He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. The extra point, up and good. And the visitors will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. We'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 3. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They motion the slot man left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to 1st down yardage. They're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time.
Well, the quarterback didn't gain a whole lot there, Mike, but frankly, he didn't need a whole lot either. Nice job understanding the situation, when to pull it down, and he's able to pick up the 1st down on his own.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
There's that man again, another catch.
They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll try to run for it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And his guys back within 10. It's now 24-14. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They bring the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.